we start the penultimate day of our tour in the island town of Diu. Once a fortified stronghold of Portuguese India, it became a part of the newly merged Union territory of Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu recently in 2020. Although our guest house has a prominent Portuguese or Goanese flavor to it, and which we found spread out into the town as well, the food here remains purely Gujarati. We crossed the 700 meters long Dr. Shamji Bridge to reach the Ghogla beach, which is about 5 kilometers away from the main town. This place, with its soft white sands and crystal clear water, is also a certified blue flag beach. Our next point on the itinerary is the Diu Fort. Built on the eastern tip of the island of Diu in the year 1535 by the Portuguese, this fortress was maintained as an active garrison until the year 1960. History tells us that bonded labor was used by the Portuguese rulers to build this fort castle, which they called Praça de Diu. A ramp takes us up to the old lighthouse at one end of the fort, where we also find some interesting old cannons. The castle is surrounded on three sides by the blue waters of the sea. Trying our best to get accustomed to what we feel is rather sultry weather on the last day of December in Diu, we move on to the Chakratirtha beach to visit the INS Kukri War Memorial. The replica of the Indian naval ship Kukri was inaugurated in December 1999 in memory of the Navy's frigate which was torpedoed by Pakistan during the 1971 India-Pakistan War. The ship sank in deep sea, taking down with her all the 18 officers and 176 sailors who were aboard. The martyrs' names can be found engraved on the glass walls of the replica. The Gangeshwar Mahadev temple, dedicated to Lord Shiva, is just 3 kilometers away from Diu. It is basically a cave temple situated amidst rocks on the seashore. 5 Shivlingas of different sizes can be seen in the cave. These generally drown in the sea during high tide and are visible only during low tide. According to mythology, this 5,000 years old temple was established by the Pandavas of Mahabharata while they were in exile. INS Kukri was the lead vessel of a class of corvettes in service with the Indian Navy. This ship was named after the earlier INS Kukri, the only Indian Navy ship to be ever lost in combat. The newly built Kukri was laid down on 27th of September 1985 at Mazgaon Dock, launched on 3rd of December 1986 and commissioned on the 23rd of August 1989. In 2022, it was stated to be developed into a museum ship and placed at Ines Kukri Memorial in Diu. Kukri was decommissioned after 32 years of long service on the 23rd of December 2021. During her service, the ship was commanded by 28 commanding officers and traversed a distance of over 6,44,897 nautical miles, which is equivalent to navigating around the world 30 times. Having covered the tourism territory of Diu, we now proceed towards whatever remains in our itinerary of Gujarat. About 100 kilometers away from Diu is the National Park, which is the only dwelling land for endangered Asiatic lions after Africa. Yes, we are talking about the Gir National Park, which is spread over about 1,412 square kilometers of area in the Saurashtra region of Gujarat. This wildlife sanctuary was established in the year 1965 in the erstwhile Nawab of Junagadh's private hunting area. After visiting the Nature Interpretation Center near the reception area, we strolled to the nearby Sashan Gir railway station. Afterwards, dinner, and we will go to bed early since tomorrow we have a safari booking in the first slot, which is at 6 in the morning. We start our jungle safari at 6:30 amidst pitch darkness and the early morning breeze in an open gypsy freezing us to our bones. More than 500 plant species have been recorded in a botanical survey of this forest. It is the largest dry deciduous forest in Western India. The fauna of Gir forest includes 38 species of mammals, around 300 species of birds, 37 reptile species, and more than 2000 species of insects. The Asiatic lion's natural habitat is dry scrubland and open deciduous forest. And we are lucky enough to have some lion sightings early on. There are 4 water reservoirs in the Gir forest, amongst which this Kamleshwar Dam and reservoir, being the largest, is dubbed as the lifeline of Gir. After breakfast, we proceed towards Junagadh, which is about 107 kilometers away from Gir. The Willingdon Dam in Girnar was built during British rule on the river Kalwa and at the foot of Dadra hills. It served as a source of water for the inhabitants of the city of Junagadh. A fort and town was established at the foot of the Girnar hill during the reign of the Maurya Empire, which was around the year 320 before Christ, and this continued to be used even during the Gupta period, which existed between the 3rd and the 6th century. But it lost its importance when the capital of Saurashtra region was moved from Junagadh to Ballavi, which is presently known as Bhavnagar. The Uppercote is one of the most interesting of old forts. These are 2nd and 3rd century Buddhist caves located inside the Uppercote fort. It is a double-storied cave complex used by Buddhist monks during the ancient times. And last but not the least, we visit this beautiful mausoleum, the Mahabhat Maqbara Palace, built in 1892. With this, we conclude our tour of Gujarat. Thank you for being with us.